Isn't that the ultimate promise of technology? To be together with anyone, to be able to teleport anywhere, and to create and experience anything?
Just a few days ago, Facebook announced that it's changing its name to Meta, which is short for metaverse. So in science fiction, the idea has always been to create this metaverse, which is a digital existence for human beings. And so what's happening though with a lot of technology is that happiness hasn't necessarily increased in society as the technological advancement has increased. And so what we're finding is that addiction is higher than ever, technological addiction. And the dopamine response, a lot of social media is designed around creating a response that you will react to. So there's a great quote by this guy, Terence McKenna, and he said, "The drugs of the future will be computers, and the computers of future will be drugs." And he's talking to the manipulation of human consciousness. So we're in a place now where technology, much like drugs, can manipulate our consciousness. So how can we use that for goodness instead of addiction? And that's really what we're trying to figure out is, can we create an environment in this new technological platform that enhances human compassion and allows for us to be good people and learn tangible skills?
Tell us about you.
Sure. My name is Nick Janicki, and I'm one of the founders and CEO of GeniusX, which is a virtual reality and augmented reality studio. GeniusX was formed just last year in November, and we actually started developing our first app, which is called Retreat, which is essentially an experiential education platform in virtual reality. The beauty of having this in virtual reality is you can now step into a room with 40 of your peers, which is amazing, and actually have full kinesthetic learning. So we went basically as a society from sound, audio, radio, into black and white TV, into color TV. But what all of those mediums lack, including online learning, is the kinesthetic aspect. So as human beings, we need audio, visual, and kinesthetic to fully engage our body and mind. So when you walk into a virtual reality world, you're basically fully engaging the human experience. So we're building out this education platform that allows for students to learn synchronistically with other students from around the world, and then allows coaches and visionaries in the space to really have basically like a Disney World ride for students. So what brought me into virtual reality was really the understanding that this is absolutely the next quantum leap forward for humanity. And I think in the next 10 years, you're going to see, even before that, in the next few years, you're going to see glasses replaced with augmented reality and virtual reality glasses. There's a good chance they'll be able to actually correct your vision. And so you'll have glasses that you're wearing that then you can go into individual spaces. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Minority Report, but very much like Tom Cruise is basically going through this virtual environment and everything's in this space. And so just knowing that that's where humanity's going, we want to create something that allows goodness to be brought back into the platform and compassion. So we're trying to build this so it's not necessarily a place to escape to, but as I said, it's a place to facilitate learning. So you would go into a 15-20 minute module, you would be able to take the headset off and then continue with your day. So I think we're designing this in such a way that it's not all encompassing. As kids are getting on the internet, as they're using social media, virtual reality is the first environment where they're really getting the emotional intelligence. And that I think excites me more than anything, is that we're able to have an environment that increases emotional intelligence. So it's something that's very lacking. And once COVID hit, everyone's in Zoom meetings, everything's distanced, and I think we're sort of forgetting the essence of what it is to be human. So if we can do that with technology, if we can remind people what it's like to interact with humans and learn those soft skills, it's a huge win.